I used to have a full-size workbench in Dearborn, even bigger than this bench, a whole 4x8 sheet. I had also a timer for my soldering and other heating equipment, and what it was a crank type switch from a dryer. So it was a heavy-duty switch, and it would go up to 2 hours if I cranked it all the way. And it was always a good safeguard for my soldering stuff. I can go through all kinds of history here, but I won't bore you. Anyway, I never had an event, but other than stepping on a soldering iron once, that wasn't fun. This is going to be a super simple project, and all I'm going to do is parallel these two outlets together and drive them with this switch, which I've reviewed in another recent video. These are working pretty well. And the white on this one isn't quite as bad as the white on most of them. It's a little off. See, it's a little more purplish. This looks yellowish compared to this one. This is so the color's a little better than the last one anyway. The switches are the same, even though the graphics were different, showing the different arrangement of switches. But it's the same switch. My only thought is I probably should have bought the alternative switch to this. They've got another switch just like this. This one's 0 to 60 in different increments. They make one that's like 0 to 4 hours, in, of course, different increments. And that's the switch I probably should have grabbed or ordered. Ordered this through eBay, I believe. Follow my links on kit.com. Check the description for stuff on that. I've been making use of the real estate on my shelves, on the edges of my shelves, with some success. I got a little hook here for this one, hook here for this one. Over here I put a couple up with Velcro, which isn't real successful. They keep coming down. The Velcro peels off the back of the unit eventually. But I like it. It keeps everything handy and out of the way. Stuff I use a lot. So I'm trying to decide where to put these two. You know, maybe I'll put them right here, I'm thinking. Move a few things. Although maybe I'm better off putting them down here at this level. Next to the other plugs. That might be what I do, put it right here in front of the soldering iron. Have to think about that. Meanwhile, I got to look for a line cord. So basically, I punch out both these punch outs. I'm going to mount them together. I was going to go this way just out of instinct, but it actually makes more sense to go this way, being right-handed. The controls will be handy, and the plugs will be closer to the other plugs. So I'm going to go this way. I'm going to mount them with a small gap between them. The line cord, which I sacrificed off of a multi-$1,000 piece of obsolete equipment. You know, we'll just come into this box. This box will just hold the switch. And then all the connections will be in there.
I'd like it to go quickly. The FBI has been given just 1 week to...
I hated to pigtail the ground like that, but I couldn't put the braided wires under that green terminal. They wouldn't stay. And it's even hard to put 2 pieces of copper under there. So I got 2 pieces of copper under there, and then I had to wire nut it to the stranded connectors. And still doing my wire nut properly, as I discussed in numerous videos. So this is my result. I'd like to find a small size plate. This is the medium sized plate that all Lowe's had. I'd really like to get the small plates. Anywho, I got to find the hardware for this plate. That's why I don't have it mounted yet. But that's how it goes. All you have to do is press a button, 30 minutes, heat, and then it'll shut off after 30 minutes. Or I could have programmed for 5 minutes or up to an hour. Yep, she's working. Complicated stuff, man. I decided to mount them upside down, as many people say is safer. Normally I put them the other way around just because I think people expect them that way. But on a workbench like this where stuff is dropping, it might be nice to have that extra protection. Unfortunately, most things I'm going to plug in here are 2-prong anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. I thought I'd go the safe way, just in this case, being a workbench with all the activity around here.